Welcome children with our new topic, that is state of matters, from chapter number 4, grouping of materials. So let's start. First of all, you should know what is matter. The material which can occupy space and has mass is known as matter. So, all the matter which we see have the same properties like occupying space and definite mass. Now, what are measuring matter? So, in this module, we will discuss two definitions. Number 1, mass. Mass is the amount of matter in an object, or we can say a measure of how much is in an object. Mass is commonly measured by how much something weighs. Number 2, volume. Volume is the amount of space. Okay, what is volume? Volume is the amount of space that an object occupies, or we can say the amount of space that an object takes up. So volume is a measure of a size of an object, just like weight and width are ways to describe size. Children, now I am going to tell you interesting fact about matter. So remember this always, that matter is made up of tiny particles called molecules. Means matter is made up of molecules, and these molecules are made up of atom. So the smallest unit of every matter is atom, or we can say matter is made up of molecules, tiny particles. Children, I hope you have come to know what is matter. But what are the states of matter? Yes, matter exists in three states, namely solid, liquid, and gases. Okay, so there are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gases. As you can see in the picture also, an ice cube in the form of solid, water is in liquid form, and smoke in the form of gas. As I told you, there are three states of matter, and these three states of matter are due to the different arrangement of particles of matter. And you can see in the picture also, there are a arrangement of particles in the respective matter. Let us learn more about these matter and their properties one by one in detail. Solids. A solid is the simplest form of matter. The solid particles are very tightly packed. As you can see in the picture also, in solid, particles are tightly packed. Means the particles in the solid state of matter are tightly held with each other, and hence they cannot move freely. Okay, so there is a strong force of attraction between particles, hence particles cannot move freely. Solid things have definite shape, mass, and volume. The shape of solid thing cannot be changed if displaced from one container to another. Examples of solids are a ball, a piece of metal, a pencil, a pen, and so on. Now, the next state of matter is liquid. A liquid is the most fluid. Fluid means flowing substance. So, a liquid is the most fluid and ever-changing state of matter. Means it can take the shape of its container. and the particles are loosely held. You can see in the picture also, particles are loosely packed. So the particles in liquid are much further away than the particles in solid. So the force of attraction between particles is weaker than it is in solid. Hence, particles move slightly, not freely, but slightly. Liquid things have definite mass and volume, but they do not have a definite shape, but they take shape of its container. Okay, now you have idea that liquid take up the shape of the container in which they are kept. Here are some examples of liquids: water in the glass and juice in the glass. So both are example of liquids. Now the next state of matter is gas. Gas is the most complex state of matter. Now we will discuss the property of gas. Particles are very loosely held. You can see in the picture, particles are very loosely held. Means in gases, the particles of matter are very far away from each other. Or we can say the particles in this state are very loosely held and move far away from each other freely. So the force of attraction between particles is very weak. Hence, particles can move freely. Gases have neither a definite shape nor volume, but they can fill the entire space and volume of container irrespective of the container size. Okay, so if you keep the gas inside the bottle, it will take the shape and volume of that bottle. If the same gas is transferred into a football, the gas takes the shape and volume of the football. Examples of gaseous matter are: a balloon is filled with gas and smoke coming out from the chimneys. So I hope you got idea about the matter and its types and their properties. Thank you.